thanks for checking out my video. My name's Phil, and today I'm going to be building a place for my sim named Bernie. She's a sim that I've played with since a baby, and yeah, she's just finally dropped out of university, and she's heading to her own place, which is just a little apartment, and I'm building it with her budget, so it's a little bit less luxurious than I could have made it, but this is what she can afford, so I'm just kind of going for it and trying to make it, as fun as I can with my $30,000 or so. My sim, Bernie, she's the daughter of the sim I've been playing with for a while named Rhea, and she is adopted. Rhea's a single mother who got married much later after having Bernie, but Bernie, she's always been a little bit of a moody girl. She's kind of, I guess a little bit punk, a little bit goth, and she's gone to school to do the right thing to make her mom happy, but as soon as she's in there, she just struggles, which, I understand that myself, but, yeah, she does 2 semesters and gets half decent grades, but it's just too much, and I could just imagine this sim being nah, I'm gonna drop out. She's always played the guitar and the keyboard, so she's kind of a little bit alternative and probably thinking about being a rock star or something like that. That might be where I go with her, because she just has that vibe, she just the whole world in front of her. She could do whatever she wanted, and yeah, so that's Bernie, and I've got her shipped with this guy, Drew, who lives next door, which is part of why I picked this apartment, even though it is kind of small. It's the neighbors with the guy kind of see her going with for a while. I don't really know what her sexuality is and whatnot, but at least for a little bit, she might just hang out with Drew next door. He's handsome. He looks like the kind of guy that she'd go with. So, yeah, I just thought it might help the story along if they were neighbors. It might give them a reason to chat. But, yeah, so I'm working on the foyer, or the entryway now. I like to add these little vents every once in a while, and I always use that tapestry thing. I guess I have a soft spot for that tapestry. It's just, I have some pieces like that in my house, so I'm drawn to it, I guess you could say. But yeah, I kind of always do this, well, not always, but I do this similar thing quite often where I make a little foyer, because it just, I just like that. And I used to have an apartment that had this little entryway, and I just remember it being a place where people take their time putting on their coats and their shoes, and how they're always kind of hanging out there and lingering before they leave. So I like to have a little foyer sometimes. It's a little place where you could just sit and read if you come in from work and you're checking out the mail or whatnot. And yeah, I got the little coat rack and the shoes in there, just making it a cozy little spot for people to chill. And yeah, I'm gonna add a shelf with a bunch of stuff on it. I always try to make these little these shelves so that it looks like there are photos leaning on them, like a photo ledge. I wish that we had a photo ledge. That'd be a really cool thing in the game. So, if you like that, go ahead and steal it. It's a little thing I do all the time because I think it looks pretty cute, and it helps make the ledge look a little more full. I've got my little cat here behind me. We're growing I don't even know how many, 50 plus different plants for the spring. I'm trying to grow a ton of veggies because I just really want to just eat a salad of my own this year. I've tried in the past, but I've always had issues with squirrels in my neighborhood. They they're just crazy. They just dig in, they bury their seeds, they pull up the plants, they eat everything that grows. I had this strawberry plant that I tried to hang in such a way that no way a squirrel could get it, but every time a strawberry would grow, it would just be snatched. And that's totally cute to think of them enjoying the strawberry. That's really adorable. I wish I had gotten to see it, but in reality, all I saw was that my plant would get plucked every time something grew in. It sucked so bad, and I hope they enjoyed those strawberries because I don't even know how they turned out. But yeah, this year I've got this little pallet herb garden deal, and it's got a nice chicken wire covering, and I just think we're gonna get ahead of the squirrels this year. So I'm really pumped, and we have so many seedlings going, pumpkins, cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots, chives, strawberries again. Yeah, just a ton of stuff, peppers, lettuce, arugula. Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe I can have a big old salad of my own growing. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, here I am taking 45 years to finally find the right tile for this kitchen. It's kind of like a really snug kitchen, which I think kind of is cute. It's really tucked in the corner here. You kind of have to like, go really in there. But in the end, it has really like sweet and feminine kind of features, which maybe I should have made this place a touch darker. But I imagine that Bernie, she's on a budget, so she can't have her punk dream house just yet. But I think she will eventually, because Drew, I mean, he looks like the kind of guy who might, be into that punk life too, if she ends up with him. If not, then, I mean, she's gonna be a rock star. So eventually I will build her like some rock star palace of like just cool dark colors and goth, just dream, maybe some like vampire vibes. I don't know, but I'm gonna definitely eventually get there. But for now, she's not rich enough to buy that kind of house. She's gonna live in this apartment, and it's obviously gonna have a little bit more of the person who built it kind of taste instead of her own. So we've got this adorable little kitchen cubby area, which is really bright and cozy, and yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make this cabinet look decent up on the counter, which clearly not working out. But yeah, and the little foyer is all done. You can see it there. It looks really cute with the coats hanging. I wish there was more free hanging coat stuff, because I like them. I like the one with the garden supplies and the little coat that hangs up there, but it's just a little bit too rustic for some of my Sims. But I just love like the addition of coat racks and that sort of thing. I really like to add closets to my builds a lot of the time, so I'm always looking for little closet type dealies, because I think that really gives me something. I really wanted these Scandinavian shelves to go in the kitchen, but they do not work out as well as I'd like, and it kind of ends up being mainly just a buttload of cupboards, and yeah, it's kind of a pantry inspired kitchen with a ton of storage space, which I'm so jealous. Personally, I have a lot of cupboards. In fact, some that I don't even use. But when it comes to counter space, oh no, we aren't doing well there. There's not a lot. There's just a few, and you make do with what you have. But sometimes you'll see how others' kitchens have such accessibility, and it's like, oh, I wish. And most of my sim kitchens, I could definitely say that about. But yeah, I've got this like cubby area where the fridge is sitting inside of the cupboards. I think that looks pretty neat. And the kitchen's really full. It's a little bit fancy for an apartment, to be honest, but we're gonna let it slide. I'm trying to put in this cute little corner where there's a little bit of color, because obviously this thing is just beige and cream and white, and I definitely don't want it to lack personality, so I'm trying to think of some like little ways to add a bit of color and like fun to it, because I mean, yes, it's cute, it's nice and cozy and cubby in the corner, but it's definitely boring. So we're working on it. Got these little the little tea machine and whatnot. I wish that was more like, I like coffee in real life. I love coffee, but I get kind of annoyed by how it feels like I always have to clean the coffee machines in The Sims. Like I always forget, it's almost like when you make a full pot, but you only drink one every time. That's how I usually end up doing it in this. But yeah, I'm gonna add these little cupcake pictures, and I think they are so cute. They really give it a little cute little look in the corner, because yeah, like I said, it was really bland in here. Whatever, she just moved in. She's only got 30 grand. We're just doing what we can with that. In fact, I mean, a kitchen should come with all the stuff in it, but this probably cost half of the money just building this kitchen. So we'll just take what we got here. Yeah, so I'm making these I'm growing these plants, not making them, but I'm growing these plants, and I have this little setup where I take like this clear bin, like a storage bin, and I have it flipped upside down, and that's like my miniature greenhouse where I'm growing all of the little seedlings. It's a really cute, really like efficient idea. So if you're looking for some way to grow seedlings or whatnot, I mean, it's like a miniature greenhouse, so that works for me. Just like a clear bin flipped upside down, and then I put all of my trays in the lid, and I just kind of put the big bin on top of it right in front of the window. It looks so cute, and I can just see them coming out already, and man, it's so exciting, but so hard to wait for things to bloom. Like, I understand why most people start with small plants rather than seeds. Oh man. But I'm getting the living room started now. I actually, for this video, I just did a full time lapse of the whole thing because I had been working on a different apartment, sort of like a handsome, like masculine apartment, but you know, I didn't really like it as the apartment itself. I didn't like it as much as this one, so I figured like, nah, I'm gonna turn this into a video. And I had already spent all day editing the other video, so I was like, blah, who cares? I'm just gonna put up a time lapse and talk through it. So I hope that works for you, because yeah, I guess I'm being a little lazy, but I'm gonna upload that video of the handsome apartment as well, which is the only way I can think to name it, because it's like a masculine apartment. And I'm trying to think of some kind of catchy name, like Handsome House or Stud Studios. I have no idea. It's totally unnecessary, but I have been just kind of thinking like, what could this be called? So if you have any ideas, definitely share, because I have no idea what I'm gonna call it. It's like a masculine, sort of rustic. It feels like maybe a man, a lawyer, or someone pre-family but post-success. So if you have any ideas for that, I'll probably post that build in like a day or so. But if you have any ideas for what you would call a male apartment, I don't know, but it's just a thought. But yeah, this place that I built has a really cool kitchen, so that's my favorite thing about it. I don't really love the whole place as a whole, but it's got a really nice kitchen, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I only have 4 subscribers, so if you're hanging out for this whole video, it would be a dream come true if you just subscribed and hit like. I mean, I know like you don't owe me anything, but if you feel like it, I'd be down. I'd be really appreciative. You'd be one of very few. You're rare, you're special. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I'm working on this bathroom now. You can see I kind of sunk the shower into the wall a bit. I thought that would look neat. And I think it works out okay, but I actually don't remember if I end up leaving it that way. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I put the little tile behind there. I should have tucked it into the wall there on the right, but we'll move on from that. Put some columns in to make it feel a little like separated. And yeah, actually in the more masculine version of this apartment, I definitely did the shower much better justice, so I'm not going to stress over that. It doesn't look great, but we're doing fine. And also, this is the same kind of theme that I always do in the bathroom. I need to definitely work on my bathroom skills. I said it before. I'll say it again. It's not the best place for me, but I'm learning. And I actually did a lot better on the other one, and I'm getting better at landscaping. So it's okay if we're not good at bathrooms. We're good at other things. We are talented in many other ways, right? Like, you can't be good at everything. That's for sure. I like to, speaking of talent, I like to paint and draw myself. I like to draw portraits, like animals and people. That's my main thing. And I do a lot of digital art lately as well, but I don't know. It's my favorite hobby, I guess. I haven't been doing a whole lot of it lately because I just have I don't know, me and art are in a weird place. Our relationship isn't great lately, but if you have any cool talents, like weird talents, definitely share. I mean, do I have any weird talents? Anything strange? I can't think of anything, but if I do come up with something, I'll update. I know all one of you definitely would love to know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm trying to make this bathroom a little bit cuter. It still kind of looks like, you know, like my typical bathroom does, but it's a little bit cuter. It's got the polka dot garbage and the little, what are those called? Cross stitches on the wall. I've never tried cross stitching myself, but it does seem to be so relaxing. I should give that a try someday. I love how people can make like things that are so you just don't think of it in cross stitch form, like 8-bit. I love there was this woman on Reddit that I saw who had done all of the 151 original Pokemon in cross stitch, and it was one giant poster. It looked amazing. I loved it so much, and like that kind of thing makes you understand why people cross stitch, because it's wow, what a piece to see them all together and to have that texture, like the fabric. It just looked awesome. She did such a good job. Definitely check that out if you haven't seen it yet. I don't know how you'd find it, but like cross stitch, it's just, yeah. I also have a relative who does cross stitch art. It's pretty neat. It's like really detailed. She'll take like a whole year doing like one Jesus cross stitch, and like every single block is filled in of this big canvas. It's crazy, so tedious, and I respect that, people who have perfectionism to that level. I'm working on the bedroom here. It looks like I forgot to put curtains in the living room. I wish I would have done that, but yeah, I'm just trying to put some curtains in here. I feel like this one size down always looks really good, this blind, but you know. Oh yeah, that works with it in the middle there. I have this like yellower bedroom, kind of brighter. I'm trying to, oh, I do end up putting curtains, but I'm trying to have each room feel like, you know, really like vibrant and different from each other, and yeah, I think I'm doing it. But this living room is obviously very red themed with lots of patterns and prints, so trying to find a decent curtain. And yeah, I got that fun eclectic one from Paranormal, the little bead curtain. I feel like that's just perfect for this place. And then for the bedroom, I'm trying to make this like, she is just dropped out of college or university, so she is definitely going to have more of a student type bedroom, and that's where I'm starting with this. And yeah, I even use the university wallpaper inadvertently, but it's just perfect for this age group that I imagine that she's in. But yeah, I think I'm going to put her right into the music industry and just slowly work up from there. Sometimes with a sim, younger sims, I like to put them in part-time jobs before they actually go into careers, because like that just feels more realistic to my life experience. I know a lot of people go, right into careers, but I don't know how likely that is for everyone. So I might put her into some kind of crappy barista or, lower paying sim job to see, how much we can struggle before she actually finds her footing in the sim game life. But yeah, so she's kind of a student. She's going to have student vibes, maybe a student type job. And yeah, she doesn't have that much money, especially left after this apartment, but it looks really great, so she doesn't mind. I don't mind. We're spending all of her money on this. I hope I have enough. I don't even remember if I had to stop because I ran out, but that's the name of the game, right? It's The Sims. You build with what you got most of the time. I must be thinking really long and hard about what to type right now, but anyway, this little bedroom is like, I thought it was more yellow, but you know what? The cream color works pretty well for, you know what I was doing? I was Googling, like, what is the proper way to type this in? Because I'm not as good as Simsy and, James Turner and Plumbella. They have all the cheats memorized, and I just don't. I have some of the most important ones memorized, but I definitely don't have them all memorized. So like free real estate, you usually have to look it up, because I'll put in like turn on free real estate, and then I'll go back and be like, that's not right. I do that all the time for hidden objects, the debug. If you're the same as me, definitely let me know, because I can never remember exact, the exact, what are the words, the keys that I'm supposed to put in. It's always a little bit off on the first try, and then I have to try again. Except for move objects. I'm sure we all know move objects cheat. It's definitely the most useful one. I was playing The Sims 3, which is so good, and I can't believe that I stopped playing The Sims 3 to play The Sims 4. It is amazing. But I was playing it, and they don't have move objects, and oh my gosh, it was really hard to get used to not having that. I've gotten so accustomed to being able to move things whenever I want, and to kind of, cheat a little bit here and there when things don't fit, but no, The Sims 3, they won't let me do, or at least I don't know the key for it, but yeah, I've been playing The Sims 3 for the last few days, and it is an obsession. If you haven't played in a while, you should play that game. Like The Sims 4, they have cast mode and build mode, they have it on The Sims 3. I'll give it to them, but the gameplay in The Sims 3 is just amazing. It is so good. Oh my gosh, I've just been playing so much. And like the seasons pack, all of it is so great. The fog, the weather, I only have a few packs because I'm kind of just re-buying them, because I don't even know how I got them before. I think I had torrented them in the past, but I'm trying to re-buy the packs now. Oh my goodness. Play The Sims 3. Play it. If you haven't been playing it, or you have before, play it. It's underrated. The gameplay is way better than The Sims 4. So check it out. It is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about it now. As soon as I'm done recording this, I'm going to go and play more of The Sims 3 because that is an addiction right now. But yeah, I put that little music corner on the top there. You can see it's really cute. It has the little lamp over the piano, and yeah, she's gonna write some songs and eventually get famous at that little tiny piano. You know the deal. So here she is. This is the apartment. This is Bernie's place. She's gonna get her life started in here, just figuring out her footing. She's a college dropout, but with a good head on her shoulders and a really good talent for music and a nice edgy personality. So we'll see where she goes. If you're interested in Bernie's story, maybe I'll share more about her, or I can, record her. I think I will record her big rock, that build. That's going to be a cool build eventually when we get there. If I even remember to play The Sims 4, I'm going to try to get Bernie's life going, and once she's got that millionaire money from being a famous celebrity, we will build that. But here's our foyer and our little kitchen. Oh, doesn't that look so cute? And I love how you can see the piano through. And here's the piano area with all our family photos up. Love it. We've got lots of pink and red in this room. And then the bedroom, which is yellow and cream and white. Really bright. You can see your family photos everywhere here too. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. And yeah, have a great week. Thank you again. And